What's up, YouTube? It's Carolina Calvin, and I'm not sure if I even made a video talking about this. I probably have. I really don't give a fuck. ISPs in America have gotten so bad. Now, we've known in the past that they've been known to do some really grimy, heinous bullshit, and we know within the last, I want to say 3 to 4 years, they've been putting caps on people's internet. Now, throttling someone's internet, that pisses people off. But to put caps on the internet, pretty much charging people, there are a lot of people, and I myself am a gamer, so I download a lot of shit. Especially with the Xbox One and games, pretty much games nowadays having 20 to 50 gig downloads, and a lot of these companies only allot you 250 gig to 300 gig limits for a month. And this is I don't understand why they're doing this. I can see, actually, I do understand why they're doing this, but it still pisses me and a lot of people off. It should piss you off. Now, as you well know, the need for the internet has grown throughout the years, and it's almost a necessity now. It's almost a necessity with so many things that you can do online that you really can't physically do in person, or you could do it quicker online. So the need for the internet has increased. Now, the companies realize this, and this isn't the sole reason they increased it. The sole reason they increased it is because people are, less people are getting their TV service, and the TV service is where they generate the most revenue. Advertisements, different, deals with different TV, television channels, shit like that. That's what they generate the most of their revenue. Also, the TV, the TV portion is also the most expensive. At a flat rate, it's the most expensive, more expensive than phone or anything else, internet. So, they saw this. They saw the growth of Netflix. They saw the growth of Hulu. People using YouTube. Different apps that require the internet to use. So they thought about it like, we'll just put caps on it, because we know, with the creation of 4K, 1080, shit like 1080p, which will use, especially when you streaming Netflix at 1080p, you can use upwards to 7 to 8 gigs. Now that's a low number. Now I'm just using a low number. You use close to 7 or 8 gigs of data within just an hour, and you have people who watch a bunch of Netflix because they don't have the television service. So that will add up, especially with 7 gigs plus an hour, 1080p, or hell, even if you got 4K, I've heard it gets up to 17 gigs for just an hour of 4K. And that's already a ridiculous number. And seeing that you got a 250 to 300 gig limit, which you're probably going to easily surpass, and they charge you, I believe, after you go over the 200, after you go over your cap, every 50 gigs you go over, they charge you about like a $10 extra, $10 fee. And most of the companies have pretty much caught on, and you got all the companies doing it. So it's very difficult to find a company that does not do it unless you have like a local place, and the internet service won't be as good. So you'd be pretty much stuck with them, and it's just a way to create a monopoly, because there's a lot of places where you are forced to get that one internet because you can't. There's nothing else. You're forced to get it, and you're forced to deal with that bullshit because you need the internet. It's ridiculous. They're slowing down your internet, putting caps on your internet. Net neutrality was a thing that they want to bring back up. It was a thing I talked about. Matter of fact, that was the video I made. When they talk about net neutrality, that's bullshit as well, because it will allow them, if that ever does get passed, it will allow them to block certain websites, certain internet services, or whatever they want to do, without really you being able to say anything. Combined with them being able to put caps on, which they claim the caps were for. Oh well, we can it's so we can expand our services, for I guess better equipment and all that bullshit. And as you well know, been plenty of studies done showing that it's not the case, because the internet service hasn't gotten better. They only do it to increase revenue by nickel and diming the customer, because they've gotten to a point where you have no choice but to get our service. You have nothing else out there, especially if you're in an area with just one service. You have no choice. You have to get our service. I don't care if you don't like us or not. That's essentially what they're going with. I don't care if you don't like us or not. We're going to cap your service. You're going to have to get it. Deal with it. That's what the guys should just come out and say. Deal with it. And the way the internet, the way these ISPs have been treating customers is criminal. With the nickel and diamond, slowing down people's internet, because Verizon was caught slowing down people's Netflix because I guess they were watching too much of internet they fucking paid for. And they also blame the I believe it's like the 1% of people who go over the cap. They punish everybody else. Now I admit I've gone over the cap, but I don't think for something I'm paying for, how much ever it is, I get 50 megabits, which is pretty good. So I play a lot of games. I got the Xbox One, got the PS3, still got the 360, got the Wii U, PC gaming. So there's gonna be a lot of internet usage. Then you got different other things that have to do on the internet. Watching movies, Netflix, Hulu, all that stuff goes into it. So I'm on the internet quite a bit, and it's very easy to go over the cap. They don't understand how easy it is to go over the cap for someone who uses the internet as much as I do. I'm just looking at it from a consumer standpoint. Business standpoint, I still think it's bullshit. Even from a business standpoint, I guess it's working. I mean, people are still getting the internet service because they have to, but it's fucking ridiculous. I want caps gone. I don't see it gone in the near future. I actually seeing it getting worse. Hell, they might even start. There is even companies who say, I believe I know Suddenlink is one where say if you were at $10 extra to your bill, you can increase the cap. It took everything for me not to cuss this person out. $10 extra. No, I'm okay. And that's pretty much what I told her. And like I said, it took everything for me not to cuss them out, but I'm not that person anymore. I used to cuss those people out, but I understand they don't have any choice. They don't have any decision making. It's the higher ups. It's the guys who wear the suits. The guys you don't see it often. Those are the guys that make decisions, who choose to nickel and dime you, who got millions, billions in their pockets, and that's laughing all the way to the bank. Anyways, video went on way too long. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Data caps are bullshit. As a matter of fact, there is a website. It says it's called stopthecaps.com. Please go to their website. Look up some. They got a whole bunch of articles talking about different studies and shit done, and how much these companies fucking lie. And what you expect $1 billion? Would you trust $1 billion company? Exactly. Let me know what you think down in the comment section about this whole, the whole cap bullshit that's been going on for so long. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.